the way he pitched it to me, it was like, you got Wendy's, you got McDonald's, you got Checkers, you got Wingman's. It just flow. You know what I'm saying? It just fit in there. It's cool to have different. You know what I'm saying? If you have a multi-syllable type name where you like have different, different names in one name of your place, but like, bro, you just need to be simple. Because Wingman's can be anything. Also, it's multi-branding.
Okay.
It can be like, bro, you can have Wingman's car wash, Wingman's savings and loan. He like, it can be anything. And it could all still be under the entity that you started as.
It don't always have to just be about the wing, the chicken, and things like that. You can brand
it. It can be anything.
So welcome back, long awaited, back to the What's Your Motor podcast. Today, my guest, we've been hitting and missing, trying to get each other. You know, he a busy man. You know what I'm saying? Worthy of that busyness too. I got my man LeFlore here. Done a lot of catering for a lot of people. Desi Banks, the Bucks just recently. 85 South. I'm trying to think of who else we got. I think you did a comedy show.
Kev on stage.
Kev on stage.
Long time ago I did this when Kevin Hart was still doing like smaller spots. He was at the Riverside. I did cater for him and the Plastic Cup Boys back there too,
so my man been around. He ain't new to this. He true to this. You know what I mean? He been doing it for a while. We're gonna kick back. We're gonna talk about his upbringing, how he got into catering, his love for it, and a few other things. So please welcome LeFlore to the pod.
Appreciate it,
What's
man.
up, baby?
Appreciate it, my man.
Good to see you, my man. My man, 100 grand, man.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, for starters?
Man, I'm cool, man. I was like, I was having a little weariness in the spirit a little bit the past couple of days, but I got up, shaved a little bit, got myself together. I'm like, you look good. Like Farrah say, you look good, you feel good, play good.
There you go.
They pay good. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. You didn't brush it off, and I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. And thank you for being honest about that.
For sure.
What I'm saying? Because a lot of times we won't be honest. You gotta put that mask on sometimes, right?
For sure.
Be like, I'm tired of that mask.
Yeah, I ain't got
I'm
tired, bro. I'm tired of it.
I told my wife the other day, she was trying to have me talk to somebody. I'm like, I'm tired. I went to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even do it. So, but for starters, obviously you're well known and things like that. But for the other audience members that may not know, tell us about like where you from, where you grew up at, and things like that.
Grew up in Milwaukee North Side, 53206. Man, we've been living in the area, Lindbergh Park area, Axis Park area. Yeah, I was a Lindbergh. I went to Axis Park one time. I was like, nah, this ain't my speed.
That ain't it?
Nah. They care about too much of the other stuff up here. I need to be around the Hooper. So
for sure, my granny stay on 16th and Keith.
Okay, yep.
So he's right across the street.
Yeah. So just grew up over there. That's what we moved over there in like '98.
Okay.
Been there since. So.
Been there since.
Yeah, man. So grew up over there. The hoop culture. First time I was like got the courage to go down to the park. It's the Wade family is real big.
In the area.
And I saw Boo for the first time, and I'm like, bro, who is that? You know what I'm saying? He was like, it was like a flock of people following. It was like a movie.
Right.
He just like, and then he was in high school still, so I ain't know nothing about high school basketball. Right. Like my older cousins, they was into other stuff. They wasn't really hooping. My pops had me playing ball at school, every sport, everything. So I thought that's what you was supposed to be doing.
Right.
But I still had no vision of what, like, high school, middle school, nothing above where I was at.
Got you.
So they like, yeah, that's Boo. Hey, you don't know what that is? He getting boxes and shit from Nike and handing clothes out and shit. I'm just like.
He was that guy.
Yeah, he was that guy. So I had that to look at, and I'm like, okay, I want to be something like that.
Right.
I don't know if, like it's looking at LeBron for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this.
Boo was it, though.
He was.
We got to give it to Boo.
Right, so I came up under his tutelage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Boo.
Definitely. Yeah.
What schools you went to?
Went Webster Middle School.
Oh, I went there too for 6th grade.
I went there 6 and 7. I was cutting up.
Yes.
My pops got me up out of there.
What is it about Webster, bro?
Bro.
Webster, even if you were a good student, it used to turn, especially in the 90s.
It was wild, bro. I tell
Shout out to everybody who went to Webb House
Webster
in the 90s.
was crazy. So much to where I had to leave. And I went to right in the hood, Andrew Douglas, used to be Parkman.
Okay. Shout out Parkman, yes.
I went there
Parkman.
my 8th grade year. And this how crazy, but to put it in perspective, I was doing the same somewhat behavior at Douglas that I was doing at Webster, and I was got 3.0s, and I was a good kid, because the community kids, Douglas was like community school, so everybody pretty much was from around the way in the hood, and it's like, we ain't grow up in the best conditions.
Right.
So niggas ain't even trying to come to school and really be productive. And the staff understood it, so it was just like, man, y'all good.
You're trying to kick it.
So we was kicking. I was kicking it. I was just still with my sense. I was still able to just do good.
So while you was in, and you finished there in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So in your household and stuff like that, did you have like siblings or anything like that?
Yeah, I got one brother. My older brother, he's 7 years older than me.
Okay.
And he moved out when he was like 16. So I was like kind of like the only child for a while.
So y'all 7 years apart.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, when I was like in 4th grade, he moved out. He was just out here.
He was gone.
He was gone.
I mean, times were different back then.
Yeah. Like he had a job, so he was like, man, I go to work every day. I ain't going to school no more.
There you go.
So he started doing that. He moved in with my grandma, so he was moving around doing this thing.
How was your relationship though?
Growing up, it was good. You know, you like look up to your big brother regardless. Like we got different fathers, but he was raised by my dad. So I just always looked up to big bro.
Got you.
Everything like that I started having interest in outside from my pops was because of big bro.
Got you. Yeah. What was your relationship like with like your mom and pops? That dynamic. Like who did what?
You know what?
Who did
I
you
was
go to
like,
for what?
So my mom was a barber and beautician for over 30 years.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of times after school in the barbershop and beauty salons with her. My pops worked at A.O. Smith in Tower.
It's not even there no more.
Right. So, and he got in, and I hope, I'm not going to say I'm kind of glad they closed, but I hope they didn't think I was going to be the third generation, because my grandpops worked there, and he got my dad in, and my dad, so I'm just like, man, I ain't passing that down.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, bro, I done seen this nigga, he done had surgeries, his neck, shoulders, back, elbow, from working in there. He got pinned by a forklift between a machine and some other stuff. Like, it was just some crazy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was some crazy stuff on it right there.
He
used to tell me all the frames. He used to build frames for like all the big trucks, the Rams and all this stuff. Like, still today, we'll be riding down the street like, yeah, I used to work in the lot that we used to build the frames for them trucks.
I mean, that was during the time when Milwaukee was super industrialized, right? You still had Harness Vega, you had A.L. Smith and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like my grandfather was able to provide for a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only job. He ain't have to have no side hustle. He ain't have to DoorDash.
Now that stuff kind of like gone now.
It's gone.
Man. And remember, they was giving pensions and stuff through
Yeah, my dad get retirement pension from working there for over 20-some years.
Okay, so really quickly before I start talking about high school, isn't it crazy how during like your pops and our moms and stuff, they had like Master Lock and they had A.O. Smith and stuff like that, and you could work there and get your pension, and it was more so like kind of like trade, blue collar work, right? Yeah. Then they told us go to the university, go to school, right, college. And now where we back at? Now they bringing the trades back up again. Back, Is that crazy?
Bro, life is a cycle, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro, how it just, the wheels just always keep going. Everything come back. My mom used to keep clothes, bro, from when we was kids. And she would be like, shoot, it's going to come back. I'm going to be wearing this next time. Sure enough, bro, she was always right about that.
But as a kid, you can't see that.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't fit that no more, throw it away. Or give it to, take it to the church and give it to Nah, I like this nice jacket. We going to keep this one. Then
stuff came back
8 years later, she wearing a jacket, my old jacket to, I was like.
That's crazy. So tell me about high school.
High school was crazy too, bro. I got off, it's like I went back to Webster. But I went to Riverside my freshman, sophomore year.
Riverside freshman, sophomore year.
Yeah, I was, let's say, I was eligible collectively in 2 years, maybe 2 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Freshman year, I was like, they wanted me to play so bad. I'm in practice. We scrimmage in JV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trash in JV with the third string. Rock putting Fred Woods and Donald Selfridge. He putting them back in there with Mom Tatum. Dropping some names.
Nah. Shout out to fellas.
Yeah, man, it was my guys. My freshman year, I'm NL, so I'm scrimmaging with the third string of freshmen.
Right.
And I'm killing their third string. Rock get mad, put the starters back in. I'm killing them. They're like, yeah, we got to hurry up and get you eligible. So I'm trying to get eligible, dog.
Well, you just want to take in the school part serious or like?
Bro, it was too much for me.
Okay.
Riverside was like, it's Riverside University High School. I looked at this like this is a university.
But that makes sense though, because you said Parkman. When you said Parkman, you're like, hey, we here.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
And not even too much school-wise, because I was always sharp.
Right.
Like, but it was so much going on
Okay.
that I wanted to be like my peers, and I just wouldn't even tap in on the work.
Got you.
Because I knew I could pass the test.
Right.
So I'd just be like,
Get the homework and all
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Bro, what? I was having too much fun, bro.
But you had fun in high school, though.
Absolutely.
Man, shout out to the people that have fun in high school.
Absolutely.
I don't think they have fun in high school no more.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they do, bro.
It might be hard.
Or they fun is different.
Yeah, I think they fun is different.
They fun is different.
We was so simple, bro. We was raised different. Like, we didn't need much.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, but we had.
Because once we got cars, we was in traffic, at different parties. We still could go to house parties.
Listen, I was super limited, bro. Like, not even, just because out of all my guys, out of pretty much everybody, I was the only one that had my pops at the crib. Mm-hmm. And he had the iron fist. He was like, hey, if I say this, you got to do this. And if you don't,
you know what it is.
You know what's going to happen. So I never forget this, dog. This was like, I'm not sure if it was 8th or freshman year. Barbershop come out. Super cracking. It's the weekend. It's the weekend to come out. Everybody in the hood like, oh yeah, we going to Mayfair tonight. It's gonna be cracking. We catching the bus to Mayfair.
Mayfair used to shake.
Bro, I'm like, Pops, can I go? Now, Pops was iron fist, but he'd be soft on me sometimes. Like, I'm supposed to be on punishment for something. Right. So I'm like, man, everybody going to the movies. I probably, it's gonna be straight. All right, you can go, but you got to be back at this time. It may have been like 11, 10, I don't know. Maybe 11 o'clock. I'm like, all right, cool. We go. The first movie sold out. The next movie start like 30 minutes before I'm supposed to be at the crib. I don't got a cell phone, but I'm in the line. We waiting in line to get tickets to the next movie. I'm telling myself, like, bro, I should just go. I might as well just go get on the bus and go back home. Dolo, though. Everybody finna be here. I'm like, bro, can I see your phone real quick? Call the crib. I'm like, man, Pops, the movie start 30 minutes before 10:30. I'm supposed to be home 11. He said, what'd you say? I'm like, movie started at 10:30. I'm supposed to be home at 11. He's like, as long as you know what time you're supposed to be home. It just hung up. I'm like, damn.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. He kept it that simple. My guy was like, bro, you already out. You might as well just stay. Just take it, bro. It's cool. You'll be all right. What are you going to do? I'm like, all right, forget. I stay, bro. I see this movie. I can't even enjoy the movie because I'm thinking about, bro, I'm like, damn, bro. The bus ride super cracking. After the movies, everybody on the bus, it's super cracking. I'm sitting there like,
you can't even that because you already know.
I know.
Once you hit that dough.
I get off the 12 on Titonia Keith. Slow, lonely walk to 14th, dog. I'm on the block. It starts, bro, the wind, it's like a movie. The wind start blowing hard and shit. I'm like, damn, this is a sign. It's over for me. I get in the crib. Dog sitting up watching TV. I open the door.
Just waiting.
He don't say nothing to me. I walk in. I don't say nothing to him. Get to my room. I'm just kind of sitting.
What was it, midnight?
Oh, it was after that. It was like 12:30. Maybe one, like, the movie started at 10:30. Hour and some change movie, bus to the crib,
Oh, yeah.
He ain't say nothing to me, dog. I woke up in the morning, him and Miles was going to church, and I was going too. Eventually, I was getting a ride, but they was already gone. Had a letter. Just know, this house need to be clean, and when you come back in, you ain't coming out. I ain't even decided how long, but basketball, taking your video, your game. I'm taking your TV out. He just did everything. I was just like solitary confinement for a little bit, and it was fall, so school had just started, so it's still nice out. Saturday morning, I'm in the yard. He finding dirt for me to get in, pulling weeds, just digging shit. I'm just like, my guys walk past like, Mr. LeFlore, can Rod come to the park? And he like, y'all come over here and help him. Maybe he'll get done faster. I'll let him come when he done. They look at me and they just keep walking. Like,
For real?
Bro, what?
They ain't help you?
No, bro, no way.
What?
We was like 13, 14. They just like, all right, bro, we'll see
we'll
you
see
done.
if you get done. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. So that
Dang. So you only went to Riverside your freshman and sophomore year?
Yeah, I convinced my pops because
Okay.
my grades were so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I convinced him to let me transfer.
Where'd you go?
To Juneau.
Juneau.
So P. Petty,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt, Mitch, we all grew up together.
Gotcha.
So, and everybody else in my hood, just like they went to Douglas, went to Juneau.
Gotcha.
So it was easy sell. Like, it's just like when I left Webster to go to Douglas. So but I really just want to hoop. Because
Gotcha.
also, Donald Ewing?
Yeah.
So my freshman year, Donald hooped at Riverside. Got minutes. He was a junior. He was in the rotation. I bet he don't remember this. But his senior year, my sophomore year, he stopped me in the hallway one day. We was just chopping it up, and we was talking about the team. And he didn't hoop his senior year. So he like, man, what you gonna do next year? I'm like, shoot, man, I don't know. But luck don't fuck with me. He like, bro, lead this school, bro. You my little nigga. I know if you take it serious, you could do something in basketball. Don't let luck do to you what he did to me. Like transfer, bro. I'm like, I never thought about it.
Right.
I'm like, I love the school, bro. I don't. But it made so much sense because I watched him do it to all the guys that were seniors. B. Croft didn't hoop his senior year. B. Croft's a legend.
Yes.
I'm like,
he ain't hoop his senior year?
No. Rick was out there dolo senior year. So I got to watch that like, oh, luck don't care. And
so you just
so I'm like Perry and Kurt like, bro, you see how they was playing like the Warriors. Like they run the gun. They just had a great run. Tyree was leaving. I'm like, shit, that's 30 more shots right there. I'm like, they're like, bro, you gonna start. Coach kept gonna love you. All this stuff. Then Coach kept leave. So
that hurt, bro.
He left, but I was already in there. I'm like, it kind of don't really change nothing,
right.
But it would have been cool. But yeah, so Pops signed off on it, and it was literally the exact same thing. Like I go to Juneau, bro. I'm in whatever Spanish level I'm in, Spanish 2. We doing like the first day of Spanish 1. Like the curriculum was so crazy. I'm like, dog.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this shit is too easy, bro. Like if you doing bad here, it's either because you just literally have trouble comprehending, or you just don't care. You're not trying at all. So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fairly easy.
So you finished up there though?
No. Juneau closed that year. So 06, they closed that year. We found out Juneau was closing like the first month of the school year. So
I forgot about that though.
Yeah. So Juneau closed, and Juneau got this thing called intersession, where after winter break you come back and they split like that first mark period into like three grade schedules, and it's block scheduling.
Okay.
So you can get
your credit.
You can like triple your credits in this time. So they like, if you're a junior and you got a certain amount of credits, we can make sure that you take the classes you need in intercession, and you can graduate with the last class of Juneau, because they thinking Juneau closed and they don't know. They like they gonna tear the building down or something. We don't know. So I could have graduated my junior year, but I'm like, nah, bro. uh, I need another year. I ain't ready. I gotta, it's all about hooping at the
Right,
time.
right.
So it's like, nah, I ain't ready, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even about to force it.
That's what you do.
Went to South after that.
Got you.
I feel, man, I had a summer though. I was a highly touted free agent. I was going around. I'm killing Warren.
Got you.
I'm like, dog, I could really go anywhere for real. Like
Right.
I had a year of varsity. I was eligible the whole year, played the whole year, started some,
Got you.
whatever. So I'm like, I could pretty much go anywhere. South was one of my better games.
Mm-hmm.
And they coach was like interested in, like my best friend from elementary school played for them, Martin. Red Martin Gross.
Yep.
Red. So he had been in the mix of like playing varsity sophomore year. So going into our senior year, he was pretty much all he had to do was say, "Yeah, my guy want to come." He
And
knew
that
who
was
I
it. He was all good.
And Raymond said, and all of them had transferred that year too.
From Ezra.
Yeah. So we was like, oh, we about to be loaded. We about to have a chance. All of that. Yeah. That's whatever. So yeah, we it was a cool year. I DNP'd like the first 8 games of the year after averaging like 25 and 12 in fall league. Coach Mosley ran it like a college because he come from a college background. So
Got you.
he used to have like before the season, he had individual meetings with everybody, tell them what their role to be on the team. So it'll be clear, cool. He tell me, I'm gonna have you be the 6th man.
Okay.
Because we need your scoring off the bench. And I can put you in at a couple different positions. Cool. And I'm just like, bro, I'm a senior. I'm supposed to be starting. I just came from I was starting. You begged me to come here. You see what I was just doing fall league. I should be starting. My teammates know I should be starting. All that. So I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever. My pops always taught me, like, don't talk back to no coach. Don't, like, all that kind of stuff. So I just was like, cool. Bro, he was DNPing me. No, like, first 5-6 games. I'm not getting in. We played
As a senior.
And I'm like, bro, I could have just went to Hamilton and got to do whatever I wanted to. Or, you know what I'm saying? I could have went to a different school and had the opportunity to.
So you wasting my time, man.
That's, so this was it. I swear, bro, I'm telling you, I'm writing a movie. Because this is crazy how my life is going. That summer, I had a crazy summer at AU. We played Indiana at Notre Dame at the on LeFlore. We had a game on LeFlore. Played against this team from Illinois called Team Illini. I had like 30. Went crazy. One of my probably my best game of the summer.
Gotcha.
So South, we had a non-conference schedule that was out of town. We in Illinois about to play against this team. I'm stretching by the door, and you know how like you can see through the door. See like it's like a window pane a little bit going into the cafeteria,
Gotcha.
the concession area. So I'm against the wall like stretching, and this white man walked past, and I see him double back and look at me through the window, and he's like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, bro, I'm thinking this about to be a problem. I'm like, "What dude on?" He come back in there like, "Oh my God, man, it's you." I'm like, "Excuse me, sir."
Right.
Well, man, oh, my apologies. My son is on the other team. He played for Team Illini this summer, and we saw you. We played against you at Notre Dame.
So he remembered you.
I got to go tell these guys because I know they have no clue
Right.
what you about to, like, oh, I'm like, so it felt good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
But then I had to realize I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play. Bro, for some reason, he put me in the game in like the second quarter. I played like 2 minutes. Didn't play the rest of the game. The dude's son, killing. After the game, he shook my hand. He's like, what happened? You hurt or something? Like, why you? I'm like, only my feelings, bro. Like, that's it. So.
Your senior year.
It's my senior year. I had stuff like that happening. But then, halfway through the season, he started putting me in, and it was like, you can't play. I was about to quit, though. Told the assistant coach, we're playing against Bayview. Mosler had plays designed for players, sets like where you can know we're going to get a bucket. So he put me in, ran my set 3 times in a row, 3 buckets in a row. They trying to 1-4 flat me on the other end like it's sweet.
Right.
And I get 2 stops and I foul on the last one. He take me out the game. I never get back in. We lose to Bayview. We lost to Bayview, and Dwight had 6 points.
What?
Yeah. So we lose that game. I'm smiling after the game, walking because I know I'm done. I'm like, I'm just.
Oh, you knew he was over.
Yeah, I'm about to quit. I'm like, it's cool. I think I proved my point.
It was over.
Yeah, I'm quitting. So Coach Blackman, you know Dave Blackman?
Yeah, Dave used to work with me at Mesmer.
Okay, yeah. So Coach Black, and Coach K was he the AD?
He
still there?
He was the AD,
for
and he was the head coach at Mesmer High School.
Okay.
And I think he like administrator and
okay, he was our assistant. He was on our assistant. They was both our assistant coaches.
Yep.
So he was my guy. He was like, man, Rod, don't quit. If I got to talk to him, we'll figure it out. Coach Black was like, I can't let you quit, dog. I'm gonna talk to him. The thing is, he thinking about who you're gonna guard as a question instead of who's gonna guard you. I'm like, bro, why do all this to get me here if you thinking about?
If that's the case, like you said, you could have went somewhere else.
Yeah. Dude start playing, man. We start winning. We lose first round of playoffs though, but I got voted honorable mention in the conference by the coaches, and I only played 8 games. Only got real minutes, 8 games.
Senior year.
Yep. So
I feel you on that on multiple levels in regards to that. That senior year, my senior year was bogus too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same way. Switch coaches right before the season. And matter of fact, Miss McDowell ended up going to Bayview and coaching at Bayview.
Okay.
I'm salty about that still. And I ended up quitting though. That's what's funny. I quit.
Okay.
He was telling me on some 6 man, they gonna think you the secret weapon and you can shoot the ball. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, come on, man. I come off the bench, knocking down like 4 trays in a row. I ain't got time for that. But this is about you.
Yeah, so, no. I didn't hear that though.
So as you was thinking, I'm just like, dang, no way he went through that. Like,
bro,
crazy.
I went through, bro. Listen, my basketball career. I'm telling you, what I went through in basketball is the reason why I'm able to go through what I go through in life now and get through it.
Okay.
Because it taught me early that, bro, you can do all the right stuff and still not get picked. Yep, for sure.
How crazy is that though? You can do everything right, walk a straight narrow path, be a clean guy. Your image is clean. You feel what I'm saying? You can do what you're supposed to do, and you still don't get picked. That's the toughest thing to deal with.
Bro. Listen, I barely got burned against Riverside, so I was on a revenge tour to play against Riverside. Right. My junior year, I didn't really get no time. So senior year, I'm like, this is my last opportunity. Right. I'm telling coach, like, hey, I don't care if you don't play me no more for the year, bro.
I gotta get.
You gotta let me get my get back on Riverside.
You gotta let me rock.
So in practice, he kind of making jokes always like, oh, okay, yeah, it's revenge time for Rod. Okay, whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. Bro, no lie. And so we had strict rules. So the rules were if you were a starter, if you miss practice the day before a game, you don't start. One of my teammates, who I shared classes with, was a starter in front of me. You know this guy too.
Okay.
He didn't come to school the day before the Riverside game. I'm like, oh, man, God, thank you for this. Boy, you looking out for your boy. He ain't got no choice.
Lining it up.
He lining it up for me, right? So this young lady I'm talking to at the time, and I had half day. So
okay. You had a sweet senior.
I had a sweet senior year, but during the season I couldn't really leave. I ain't had no car, and I'm like, it don't make no sense to
hit it,
leave, and so I'll just kick it around school until practice. This particular day, the day before the Riverside game, when the starter ahead of me isn't at school, this young lady is like, man, come home with me. I'm like, excuse me, right now? Yeah, please come home with me. Like, oh, man, it's the perfect day. Ain't nobody at the crib.
Oh, my God.
We both got half day, too.
Got you.
So she just like, she landed on heavy. I'm like, bro, I can't. I got practice. We play Riverside tomorrow. She like, huh? Like, she super off me.
Right.
But I'm like, I did the right thing.
Yeah, right.
That's what I tell myself. I did the right thing. Right? So, I almost said bro name. I ain't gonna keep his name out. Did he show up to practice? He may have showed up to practice even though he wasn't in
Even though
school
he
all
been in
day.
school, he still came.
No, and it wasn't like he wasn't the type of nigga that would have like a doctor excuse or something. He just
Right.
wouldn't come to school if he didn't feel like it.
Right.
So it was announced. Like coach made it clear, like, hey, you wasn't here today.
Right,
You
right.
wasn't in school today. And coach didn't work at South at the time.
Okay.
So he like, yeah, no, you wasn't in school today, so you know what that means. I'm like, bet. I'll tear practice down too. I'm super geek. Now you don't tell me I'm starting, but it's just natural that I'm next.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Bro, do you know he still started that man the next day? He still started that man the next day, dog.
Dang.
I'm like, bro, am I doing this all for nothing? Like, I should have just went
Just
to
what it
the
did.
kid. Exactly.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
So did you play though?
I played though. I played.
Okay.
I killed. I played and I killed.
But
Yeah.
that would have made it sweeter.
Yeah, it definitely would have been sweeter if I would have had the full.
Dang.
Yeah. That's only a half of the movie credit. It would have been the full, But it was cool though. But yeah, like those instances that I could be like, bro, you can work as hard as you can, empty the tank, do the right things, have it, you know what I'm saying, have a good energy, good spirit,
Still.
be a good person, and you can still fall short of, you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
But it teach you, like, I shared something the other day that I saw that spoke to me. It was like, what's more important in the journey? What you
posed
acquire?
that question on the internet.
Well, yeah, what
I thought
you
the
acquire
response is,
or who you become. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think it's who you become.
I think so too. Because who you become changes what you acquire.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And your whole
that's
perspective.
and you acquire something when you become something bigger and better in your growth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of like a loaded question. It's kind of like what do you appreciate more or want more, love,
Yep.
respect or love or whatever. But I think they kind of go hand in hand. But who you become is way more important.
I agree. I actually like that, and I started to reply. And I was like, let me ponder on that for a minute. But as you stated, I think it's what you become. Because when you become something, you still acquire things in a way.
Yeah.
And who you become actually shapes your perspective, how you start looking at things. Because
Right.
obviously, I mean, you and me both. I thought we do this, you do this, you do this, you get that.
Yeah.
That's not actually
That's
what
not
happened.
how it works.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unfortunately. So, tell me how you got into catering and cooking. Like, where that
Uh,
love come from, man?
Bro, I started in college. I went to JUCO in Cali,
Okay.
and we didn't have Wingstop here at the time. So this is like 2000, turned 21, 2009.
Okay.
The plaza, like right by my apartment, it was Wingstop there. I'm like, oh, what's that?
Oh, so you been having wing stuff out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me try that.
Right.
Bro, I'm like, oh, this shit fire. I'm being here all the time. I done got cool with the employees and shit, but then they got, I'm in school in Cali. I ain't out there because my family got bread.
Right,
I'm out
right,
there trying to get it out the mud.
For sure.
So I couldn't afford Wingstop, but that same plaza had a Safeway grocery store.
Okay.
I'm like, let me just start making my own chicken, make my own wings.
Okay.
So my roommate, he's from, from Holland. He's from overseas, a European. 6'7" white dude, blonde hair, blue eyes. But
Holland.
he like I'm more from Amsterdam than I am, like, so
It's a difference.
he was more like, he was cool. He was like, it was a culture shock, but he wanted to be more like us than he wanted to be like a white American.
Gotcha.
So he just naturally, he just kind of fit in. So he was like, bro, what you cooking today, bro? What are you going to cook for us today, bro? So I just started making stuff for the crib. Then we moved to a better spot. Then the girls team we start hosting because I'm 21. I turned 21 during my first year.
Okay.
Most of the kids, they was kind of local from the area. And like the area I was in is like Silicon Valley.
Okay.
So I was 15 minutes from Santa Clara,
Okay.
25 minutes from Stanford.
Okay.
Like one of the apartments I lived in was like 10 minutes from Stanford. So the people that grew up in the area that go to all these JUCOs around there, they grow up different than us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to sneak to drink and smoke and doing the stuff they was doing. They was just able to do those things. So these kids are like 18, 19. They parents send them to my house to do whatever they want. Like giving them, oh, you guys need, like whatever. So
For real?
and they all love me because I took care of they. I'm always big bro.
Right.
So everybody's safe haven was my crib,
Gotcha.
and everybody's parents knew where they was at. Ain't nobody really tripped. So I started cooking. The girls' teams, they'll come over. We meeting chicks out. They all come. So everybody just knew Friday.
But that's
Saturday.
how you started cooking?
That's how I started cooking.
So like none of this was like from like as a young man. It just
I watched it. Both of my grandmothers was caterers.
okay.
My dad always been like grill master.
Okay. He taught you, or you kind of
indirectly
went by observation.
I
Okay.
just watched, and then picked up my own
Right. Your own
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what really like, so I couldn't come home for Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
and I'm like, bro, it's tradition for my family to be together, have these dishes. You know what I'm saying? So I called Pops, like, man, this is what I'm trying to cook. How do I make it? He like, cool, run down, get a pad. So I'm writing down recipes for stuff. Invited, it was a couple of chicks that was not from the area that couldn't go home either.
Mhm.
Invited them over, me and my roommate, we just had full spread
And you
Thanksgiving.
and you made it,
And I made everything.
and you've been doing it since.
I guess so. Kinda.
What?
It kinda like, but it still wasn't a thing that I was thinking about.
Okay, you were just doing
Like I was just doing it because out of kind of necessity, and
Okay.
like I enjoyed doing it, but it wasn't like I wasn't like thinking like, oh, let me come up with something new to do. I was just,
Gotcha.
it was kind of like a proximity thing too. Like, shit, we gotta eat.
it. Right. Okay. So then, what made wings your staple? I know you do macaroni. I know you do everything. But
So
what made wings become your staple?
because that's what I liked for real. So
Okay,
like kind of
okay.
how I started with the wings that thing. And one of my guys, my nigga on the team, dog, I took some leftover wings to eat the next day at school before practice, and he like, man, what's that? I'm like, some wings I made. Like, what kind? I tell him it was like garlic parmesan, some other stuff. He was like, I don't really like hot stuff or garlic parmesan, so I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
He sit there like, man, you know what? Let me just try one of those. They smell too good, right? So he eating some garlic parmesan wings. He like, bro, I literally hate garlic parmesan, but these right here,
Fire.
bro, I could eat these every day.
What?
I'm like, okay,
Okay,
that's
okay.
that's all right.
Okay.
And then so fast forward, Wookie, we've been best friends since freshman year. We started at Riverside together, so this is super fast forward. He go overseas. His first year overseas, he was in Italy. I went over there with him, and maybe prior to that, I had made wings around us before.
Right.
But when we got there, it was more so like he was like seeing me make like, cause we went to different colleges spread, so he didn't really see me getting down like that. So we over there. One of his teammates from Detroit, he hosted Thanksgiving. I mean, me, him, and his wife was always talking, and she like, man, bring some of them wings I've been hearing about. I'm like, all right, cool. So, bro was like, dog, you know people will pay you for this? I'm like, what you mean? And this is Wook teammate. His name's Shane, and I had a full circle moment with him. But he like, bro, people would pay you to come overseas with them and do this. Like, you cool, you be playing the game, chilling, and then you personal chefing it. Like, that's a good package, bro.
This is true.
I'm like, damn, I ain't never think about that. He's like, bro, you got to monetize your gifts, bro. That's what we doing.
It's 100.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay,
Right.
cool. I'm like, all right, cool.
Uh-huh.
Then that summer, the following summer, bro lived in South Dakota. I was there with him and his extended family at the time, and they do a big host thing for the 4th of July. So his lady at the time was like, man, Rod, could you please make wings for the 4th of July thing? I'm like, yeah, cool. She's like, yeah, I'm going to buy everything. You know, I'm like, okay, how many? I'd never made more than maybe like 30, 40 wings at a time. Maybe 50, but
Right.
it'll like,
At that point.
yeah, at that point. She got like 150 wings. I'm like, all right, cool.
Right.
So hooked it up. We took it over there. Now these are culturally different people than us.
For sure.
So we kicking it the whole day though. I'm talking about we having a great time.
Right.
So the wings was like just out. People just eating throughout the course of the day. Now it's nighttime. It's dark. Everybody drunk. These people was and their garage was set up like a basement would be nice. So it was set up. They in there fighting over these wings, like fighting for real, like pushing each other out the way. It's getting violent over the wings. Her dad was like, "Hey man, me and you need to talk tomorrow." And I'm like, "All right,
Okay.
yeah." So he's like, "Man, you need to pursue something with these wings that you got going, man, because not only are they good, like you see the reaction. That's not normal.
Right.
Like Wingstop has good wings, but I've never seen
Nobody
people fighting over them, and you know what I mean, like
Right,
that.
right.
So, however I can help, you like this can be a business for you. And I'm like, yeah, dude, got his own practice. He's a smart man.
Right.
He wouldn't just be saying this to me
just
to
be saying something.
gas me or something
Right.
like that. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I thought about it, figured out, how I could possibly make it happen, and still was talking myself out of it.
The
I'm
whole
like,
time.
yeah, I'm like, what if they don't fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, people will have to come spend their money with me. How can I be so sure that that's going to be a thing? And somebody who saw me cooking when I was overseas with bro hit me up, was like, hey, you back? I'm having a housewarming party. You think you can make me some of them wings? I'm like, yeah. She's like, how much? I'm like, I don't know, just give me a couple dollars, right? Whatever, however much it costs for me to make
You
them.
didn't even know how to price it.
Right, I didn't even have none of that in mind yet. But Woo Pops, he told me, at the time I was down so bad, bro. Let me tell you. At the time, statute of limitations probably up. So, Woo Mom's, my godmom, she was in school, and I was doing her online English class for her to get money. That's how I was getting paid. That was my only source of income at the time. Bro, she like, hey, you get me an A on the paper, I give you extra 100, whatever. I'm like, I'm knocking this out.
Right.
We good. I need some cheese.
This ain't nothing.
Because I'm applying, bro. I humble myself because I'm like, I ain't about to work at no Pick and Save and all this stuff. I'm like, I'm too qualified.
Right, I feel you.
For stuff like that. But I got to a point like, well, shit, I ain't really gotta get that out the way, get that pride out the way. So I applied to so many places, bro. Nobody called me back. And while I was over there writing the paper for her, Pops was like, so man, what's up with this chicken, man? You talking about you doing, man? You doing it or what? I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm trying to get a job, man. He's like, all right, I'm gonna tell you this though. And they heavy in their word, ministers. And he's like, if God putting that on your heart every morning when you wake up, then that's what you're supposed to be doing. I'm gonna just tell you that.
There you go.
Because this was gonna happen. So you get that job at Walmart, Pick and Save. It's October, November right now. You're going to look up in the spring, there's going to be a nigga named Randy out here doing wings.
Doing wings.
And they ain't going to be nowhere near as good as yours, but he's going to be killing it.
This is true.
And you're going to be looking like,
this is true.
I missed my opportunity.
This is true.
So I took heed to that, man, and I just started piecing stuff together. After that, somebody that was at Old Girl housewarming thing hit me up like, hey, my sister-in-law graduating from college in a couple weeks. So can we get some wings for the graduation party? I'm like, yeah, of course. How many wings? I'm like 100, maybe more, like 150. How much would that be? I'm like, let me price everything out. You know what I'm saying? I'll get back to you, bro, tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, cool. I don't know what made me do this, bro. As soon as I got off that call, I hung up. I look up Wingstop number. I called them like, hey, I'm trying to order 100 piece. Maybe 150. Can I get prices for both? They told me. I hung up. Boom. I called JJ. Hey, I'm trying to get 100 piece, maybe 150 price for both.
Okay.
Call B-Dub. Do the same thing. Write their prices down, and I'm like, okay. They $10 more than the lowest. They right in the middle. I'm gonna go $5 under the lowest because I'm just thinking.
Right, for sure.
just whatever. And that's how I started my pricing.
For real.
Yeah, just like that.
And this was all while you was on the West Coast.
No, I was back home.
Oh, he's back
I
home.
was back home. So this is
but
this
the
is after
cooking
Italy.
started on the West
Yeah,
Coast.
yeah. The original, I know I went all over
No,
the place.
that's all good.
But yeah, originally in school it started when I was in Cali, and then kind of like the time that I went like from Cali. I never really cooked when I was ever home on summer breaks or none of that stuff because I come from a family that still kind of to this day they just be like, yeah, you good, just show up, nigga, we cook.
Got you.
Yeah, we don't need you.
Dang, so you got back here and you
Yeah.
started doing your thing, started doing
Yeah.
pricing, and is that when you was like, I'm about to just really just go in on it?
Yeah, because what happened was, as I was formulating the plan, I'm like, I don't even know where to start, right? Like, so I'm talking to people that's close to me about it, like, cause I'm like, it's really in my spirit that I need to do this. My cousin was like, yeah, you just need to go to Restaurant Depot. I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Right?
I just learned about that not too long ago.
I'm like, what is that? Like, what it sound like? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Home Depot, Office Depot, Restaurant Depot. I'm like, okay. So I look into Restaurant Depot. You got to have a membership. My same cousin, like, oh yeah, such and such, our cousin worked there. Call him. I call him.
Connections.
Right? So I call him, like, cuz, what's good? What do I got to do to get a membership for Restaurant Depot? He's like, you don't need one. I'm like, why? Like, I work here. You could just get in. I'm like,
Love.
all right, bet. So now I'm talking back to my guy pops. He like, Rod,
What we doing?
it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is divine timing. All of these things that you think like, I don't even know where to start or how I'm gonna get started. And God just like, hey, all you gotta do is ask questions. Yep, it's right there for you. Now what you gonna do? You ain't got no hurdles to jump over. Everything was easy for you to get in the dough.
So how did you come up with your moniker, your name, Wingman Rod then?
So it started when I first started. I was Rod's Wings and Things when I first started.
Okay.
Right. So I'm just like, yeah, like right. So me and my cousin was just chopping it up, and I'm like, bro, I gotta figure out a name. And he like, shit, just do Rod's Wings. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. He was like, yeah, but you like, bro, Rod's Wings and Things, because that just sound cool. It's gonna catch you, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we don't even know what the things is,
Right,
either, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of
right.
like, it can be anything.
Right.
But at the time, I was strictly only doing wings.
At that time.
That's it. Only wings. Even though I was capable of doing other things, one thing that I picked up from, Eric Thomas, you know.
Yeah.
So I had the luxury of kind of getting brought into their mentorship a little bit.
Okay. I heard a little bit about that.
So CJ is like the president and run all the Eric Thomas operations. He told me, like, bro, consistency is everything. You the wingman. And at the time, I was like wingman. I just transitioned from Rod's Wings thing to wingman. And sidebar, the reason I switched into that is because I wanted to separate myself from what I was doing.
Okay.
Too many people was like, oh, these Rod's Wings. And because I know Rod, I can manipulate the wings part. They was trying to leverage their relationship with me because my name was attached to it. So I'm like, yeah, just
let's try to separate that.
Right. And somebody tried to steal my name, bro. And
the Rod's Wings and things?
Yeah. Put their name in front, just with Steal Wings and Things. And
not from here.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So so this and it's fun. Okay, this story offloads. So I visited Arizona and saw like the landscape, and I'm like,
remember you telling me that?
I can take over out here. And then a couple months later, I was out there. I was gone maybe a week or two, and then somebody back here had started doing such and such wings and things.
Trying to take over the market.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I did like a little farewell tour and everything, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, Wings and Things are still around. Like, people hitting me like, hey, is this you? Thought you was in Arizona. I'm like, I am.
Swooped on in.
And I know I knew the person, like, had that person's phone number also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, it was like, bro, it was just a joke. I was just, how is that a joke? When you making money off of this? Like, it taught me a valuable lesson though.
Right. No, for sure.
When I got out to AZ, I met this young lady who introduced me to her aunt who was heavy in business and stuff out there,
Mm-hmm.
and she was trying to open a lounge
Mm-hmm.
and do something
Okay.
with food.
Okay.
But then when she met me, she like, I'm gonna help you get this catering thing off the ground here. So we was looking at stuff for food trucks and all this kind of stuff. But I'd had a brand guy here that was helping me do stuff for Rod's Wings and things, and we was working on rebranding.
Okay.
So I mentioned that I wanted to
Separate.
kind of separate
Yep.
my name from it.
Right.
So we had like a brainstorming thing of like names, and as we was doing names, he was creating like all the products, the stuff that could be
Logos
associated
and
with.
all
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
So he like, bro, I got 10 sample kits that I put together
Mm.
of logos, demos of like sauce bottles and packaging and everything. I've been putting this together for like a month. I ain't tell you, but I'm gonna send them to you like 2, 3 at a time. This is the first one he sent me,
For real.
and I saw it. I was like, that's it.
That's it.
I'm sure. I'm like, bro, did you send this to me first for a reason? Like, was this your most confident one? He like, kinda, but it was also the first one I did. So I kind of sent them to you in the order that I made them.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, I kind of don't even want to see the rest.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. And
You went with that.
it went with that. So it was kind of like, and the way he pitched it to me, it was like, you got Wendy's, you got McDonald's, you got Checkers, you got Wingmans. It just flow. You know what I'm saying? It just fit in there. It's cool to have different. You know what I'm saying? If you have a multi-syllable type name where you like have different,
Right.
you know, different names in one name of your place, but like, bro, you just need to be simple. Because
Right.
Wingmans can be anything. Also, it's multi-branding.
Okay.
It can be like, bro, you can have Wingman's car wash, Wingman's
Oh, I
savings
see
and
what
loan.
you're saying.
He like, it can be anything, and it could all still be under the entity that you started as.
It don't always have to just be
Yeah,
about
it
the
can be-
wings, the chicken, and things like that. You can
it can
brand
be
it.
anything. So, and he was doing like brand stuff. He got catalogs of stuff he designed for so many companies. He was
Gotcha.
working at Fortune 500 for a while doing that. So I'm like, he got a whole catalog of like John Deere marketing and products that he
was-
designed.
right.
Strictly him. It's like dictionary thick. So I'm like, I gotta trust you. And I had the luxury of having him as a friend, and I'm like, bro, I didn't even.
I gotta go with what you got going on,
Yeah.
and so never not working.
Never not working. So, I mean, I borrowed it. I heard somebody say it, but I heard them say it once.
Okay.
It wasn't something that they was like making it like a
that kid was
logo, like a
there,
slogan,
or
but
yeah.
they just said it. It was Charlemagne. So
Okay.
I heard him say it one day, and I'm like, bro, I really love that.
Never
You
not
know?
working.
And then I met him, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of borrowed this from you, bro. And you like, oh shit, I ain't tripping. As long as you ain't lying about it,
Right,
I'm
right,
cool.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You like, you know,
For sure.
I met him twice, but I got a lot of game from him because he got his perception and public perception
It's different.
is so far different from who he is as a person. Dog was so cool.
Isn't that kind of like how it usually is with like a lot of times with, you know, whether it be artists or a TV personality or radio personality, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
they say don't meet your heroes. For real, a lot
You
of
know what I'm
people
saying?
be weak, bro.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what I think about that. But what you said in terms of like Wingman being able to be all these different things,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that like that in terms of, you know, of course you can do the
Branding.
wings, but you can do car washes,
Yeah.
you can do.
I was about to have an AU team.
That's what I'm saying. Even
know what
all
I'm
those,
saying?
even all those types of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, so you've been doing a lot of that in terms of, especially in Milwaukee area. I know you did some celebrations and things like that. Cause
Yeah.
how many years has it been now?
In November it'll be 13 years from the date of my first paid gig from the housewarming that I talked about.
13.
13.
Okay. What's your favorite wing? I just had teriyaki and garlic prime. I love teriyaki. I gotta try the others too, but or do you have one?
I kind of don't have one no more.
Uh-huh.
I kind of have my phases where, like, lemon pepper and garlic parm used to be my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Cajun dry rub, and then the maple bacon. But I feel like that's my baby. You know
Got
what I'm
it.
saying? Like I had to actually get in the lab and like experiment with that. So
Okay.
I watched that. Everything is just stuff that I imagined up in my head. I ain't never looked at a recipe for any sauce and be like, okay, I'm about to start with that base and then add this, everything. I just kind of like imagined up on how I think things should taste.
So over time, when did you start like creating your own sauces? Like
Actually, kind of early.
that's what I was gonna say. Was it right away?
So not too long after I switched to Wingman and started actually doing branding. I realized that it was something like, because I would have people like, bro, put some extra sauce on my fries, or can I get sauce after this? I'm like, well, I just can't be giving this sauce away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, like these four is like my kind of like, I guess you could say most popular the since I started.
Got you.
So it's just like, those are the ones I figured would sell the most.
Chipotle ranch.
Yeah, that's like a super favorite.
Okay. This is legendary lemon pepper.
Yeah, yeah.
We got the Brew City Buffalo. I haven't tried that one. And what's this? Honey Badger barbecue. Okay.
And you know, so my guy, he was like, you gotta appeal to your customers with your branding too. It's like we in Milwaukee, we in Wisconsin.
That's what I was gonna say. You got the
Brew
Badger.
City, you know,
Brew
got the
City.
honey badger. You know what I'm saying? You gotta people that's gonna catch people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
That
I'm
marketing stuff is crazy.
it's crazy, bro. Because I was just gonna put, you know, barbecue sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Do a lot of your clients and your traffic come from like word of mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly. Even no matter how much you like advertise online, like even most of the time when people come trying you for the first time, even if they see you online, they still be like, oh yeah, I know such and such who had your food at this event, or they were somewhere. Like now I get a lot of people that be like, oh yeah, I was at such and such event and your food was there, so I'm like, yeah, I need you to do my event too.
Okay, so that's like, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, man, I mean, but how does it feel when you get requested for like an 85 style, a buck?
So
you know what I'm saying? What is that like for you?
the Bucks thing was different. 85 South wasn't a request. I willed that.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I made that happen.
Okay.
A lot of the things that happened is off of my interest. So, with meeting Eric Thomas and them, this is kind of what spawned that.
Okay.
Because I was super engulfed in it. I was digesting all of his content, and I saw that he was going to be in Arizona at having a conference. This was on a Sunday. And I'm like, bro, I got to be there.
Right.
I got to get ET some wings. I got to make this happen. And I think I had done the stuff with Kevin Hart before that. And it's kind of like changed my approach with things. So I'm emailing the email on the site. I'm commenting on everything on Instagram. I'm sending messages, all this stuff. Even liking some of the messages and all this stuff, replying to the like comments, but it ain't nothing real. It's been like, now it's Tuesday. From Sunday to Tuesday, I'm like, I ain't made no real progress here in how this happened. So I'm talking to Woo. He like, bro, you want me to just write him on Twitter? I'm like, I mean, yeah, if you think that helps. Like, yeah, we used to chop it up on Twitter back like when I was overseas and stuff. I'm sure he might remember me. I'm like, why you didn't say this Sunday? Like, excuse me. So, bro, he hit ET up. Sent him a DM. ET DM that nigga back in 2 minutes, bro. Sent him CJ number. Said, and this was, bro, he like, hey, send me the same message that you sent them, but just change the context like it's coming from me about you instead of you about you. So I just changed some of the words around, like, hey, my brother doing this, he AZ, y'all gonna be there, whatever. Kept the same message. Responded right away with CJ numbers. Have him call CJ. So I went from Sunday to Tuesday with no traction to 30 minutes having CJ phone number.
The power of relationship and who you know.
1 degree of separation. I'm talking about I ain't even have to go far. I was talking to him every day, not even knowing
that he was tapped in.
So next, I'm on the phone with CJ in 30 minutes. I'm nervous. I'm like, yeah, how you doing? Yes, sir. He talking like us, just like we talk. Like, oh, bro, it's cracking. Yeah, we gonna be there this weekend. I'm gonna check the schedule, bro. we definitely got to get some food though. Shit, we looking forward to that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, man, I appreciate it so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be cool
Right.
and be professional, but I'm also a little nervous. Like, damn, all right, is it this week?
Right. Right.
So the schedule didn't permit for me to do food for him. But he like, bro, I still want you to come out to the conference.
Right.
It was a 1 day thing, but he like, man, come on. Now my guys who I'm staying with, they love ET just as much as me. And I didn't have a car. My guy had to drop me off. And I was scared to ask, can I bring my guys? One of my guys was like, bro, ask. My other guy was like, bro, don't do it. Because you ain't even all the way in the door yet.
Yeah.
You don't want to fumble your opportunity trying to bring people with you.
Yep.
You may just have to go get that information and bring it back to us.
Right.
Like whatever, and you know, that's just how I got to be. And he was the one driving. He like, I ain't tripping, bro. I'm going to take you. And I'm going to pick you up. I ain't got to stay. But I would rather you go than you try to bring us along and it mess up the opportunity. So I was able to go do that, dog. I get there. No, I still never seen these people in person. I'm waiting on the elevator to go downstairs. The elevator taking so long, I'm about to turn around and take the stairs. As soon as I turn around, ding, elevator open up. I turn around, ET and CJ walking off the elevator. ET walked right up to me. What's up, baby? How you doing? Give me a hug. I'm thinking like, damn, he know me? Like, I know we was exchanging messages, but he can't know me.
Right.
This just who he is.
For real.
He doing this to everybody that he walking by, taking the time. Then I'm telling him like, yeah, who I am. He like, oh, Rod, what's up? They come and give me another hug. CJ, this Rod. They like, bro, what's good? I'm like, damn, okay, y'all some real niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, we about to go upstairs and wrap this thing up before we come down to get started. But they got you set up, man. Happy you here. You need anything, bro, you good. You covered. We got you. And I'm like, I could have brought them niggas. It dawned on me right then. I was like, dang, I could have brought them niggas, dog. Because they was that cool where they wouldn't have been tripping.
It would have been tripping.
Yeah, so afterwards we chopping it up. I'm watching him do his meet and greet. ET, he signing books and he talking to everybody. And he just like, CJ looking at us like, man, bro, come on. He like, how many more people in there? I'm not leaving until everybody done. Like, bro, you can't afford to get caught not backing up what you talk. Like, you have to be who you say you are.
You gotta show up.
Yeah, like,
you gotta show up.
Because you can talk, and then the one time that you ain't living up to it is gonna be the time where it's like, oh, this nigga ain't who he say he is.
Exactly. It's gonna take that one person.
Yeah, all it takes is one.
It only take that one person.
So he like, bro, this ain't no act. This is who I am, and I'm gonna be who I am regardless of the room I'm in. All the time. And I was just picking that stuff up. It's just like, don't let your environment affect you too much. Be who you are no matter where you are. And I got to see him do that. So
that's crazy.
Yep.
So like, even with all that, I know you was in school. And I will always see you, at MA on the 6th floor doing your thing.
Yeah, man. I was bro, I never ever imagined I would go to culinary school.
So that's what I'm saying. So what made you go ahead?
So fast forward, dog. I went through a lot of stuff, man. With so in 2019, I had a fire in my
I was gonna ask you about that. Okay.
So my original kitchen, my workshop, my whole setup was at the crib upstairs. I had the whole upstairs set up. Had a fire, everything was ablaze, went up. I got burnt up pretty bad. And we was out of the crib, like my whole family. We was displaced for like almost 3 months. We was staying in a hotel. So during that time, that's when I got tapped in with 85 South.
Okay.
I was seeing Los used to be on IG Live at like 3 in the morning every night, and I couldn't sleep, so I would just be up watching the live. So one night, him and one of the plastic cupboards from Kevin Hart crew was talking about opening a restaurant in LA. Los like, man, what type of spot should we open up? So he said, man, we need to do a fire wing spot. I'm like, nigga, so I get the comment and I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, tell him y'all had the wings, remember me? Right. So I get, I'm DMing Los, sending them pictures of my work, telling him I worked with Naeem, all this stuff. He was seeing it, but he didn't reply. So the next night he was on live again. I'm watching the live. And it was approaching Valentine's Day, and they was gonna be. He was in a comedy lineup for a show that was gonna be in Chicago that weekend. So I reached out to him, like kind of just told him what I was going through. Like, man, look, I got this going on. It would be cool if I could come to Chicago, do some food for you. It'll be something that could probably help get me back in some type of realm of momentum in my business. Sure. And he was like, man, bro, sorry that happened to you. Shit, I'm happy you alive and well, whatever. It probably ain't gonna work in Chicago though, because we're gonna be in and out. But if ever an opportunity comes for us to do something together, I got you. So he in Atlanta. CJ lives in Atlanta. Got some family friends that live in Atlanta. So maybe 2 weeks later, I was in Atlanta. Because I'm like, my homegirl, she was like, man, I know you probably going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mental health wasn't its best. I was,
I can only imagine.
Yeah, so she like, man, just kind of come take a break from just being in the midst of all that and just come down here for, a couple days.
Change the scenery.
So I went down there for about a week. Just so happened, I go to lunch, and CJ kind of influenced that too. He like, man, come down here if you can. Love to see you, talk to you, lay my eyes on you. Sorry that you going through all this stuff. So I go to lunch with CJ. I'm leaving from lunch with CJ. The place that we were eating at was like in this mall parking lot, kind of like how Cheesecake Factory is at Mayfair. Los post a video from inside that mall. I'm like, damn, I just left there. I hit him like, hey, I'm in Atlanta. Remember you said if, he hit me back like, oh, I bet what you got going. What's on the menu? Now, I wasn't there to cook at all. So I just lied and just made it me like, oh, this is what I got going. He's like, oh, man, I leave tomorrow to go on the road. I'll be back Sunday. Can you come to the crib and cook up something Sunday? I'm like, it's Thursday. I'm like, he jacking, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, cool. I can do that. He's like, yeah, I bet. I'm gonna hit you on Saturday to get stuff lined up for Sunday.
You thinking like, nah,
yeah, but I'm like, whatever. This nigga hit me Saturday, like, man, what's good? So this what I want tomorrow. He give me the menu. He like, I want some fried smothered turkey chops. I never even heard. Like, I'm like, turkey's got chops? All right, cool. So I ain't even know, bro. I'm like, all right. So he want turkey chops, he want wings, he want steak, he want mac and cheese, he want mashed potatoes. And then he was like, oh yeah, and I want some good ass bread. Like that's how he talking. I'm like, all right, cool. What time? He like, man, here the address, pull up to the crib around like 4 tomorrow. If you need anything before then, hit me. Now mind you, I probably got just enough bread to buy all this food that I'm about to make.
To do your thing.
So my guy took me over, came and scooped me from where I was at. We went over there, delivered the food. Bro, it was the most informal, just kick it, hang out that I ever been at, bro. We was just sitting here super normal. He was getting ready to move, so he was like, man, I got boxing and shit everywhere, man. Find somewhere to sit. You know what I'm saying? Come, chill, kick it. Like, y'all drink? My guy don't really drink like that. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
What's your guy? He like, yeah, I don't really drink like that. I got some Hennessy, though.
Right.
But it ain't no regular Hennessy. I'm like, you probably got the master blend. I said that out loud. He come around the corner. But like, no, you drink Hennessy. Man, here, just take it's yours. You can have this motherfucker.
Right.
So he give me the bottle. He tasting the food. This nigga walking around the house like, oh my God, look at this nigga, this food got me wanting to talk on the house phone. Like I'm back, like, yeah, my mama just made some food, nigga, come get some. So he just all around welcoming and funny, but he had dropped some gems on me too after, just knowing what I was going through. Because my face wasn't even healed all the way at the time.
Gotcha.
So he like, bro, people out here pay you to do this. Like, you need just like an agent that could facilitate, because, we got these studios and all this stuff out here. Like, bro, you need to be on sets. And this Black Hollywood, this niggas in the studio 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, smoking with drinking. Yeah, you could just pull up. You could be doing this for 3, 4, 5 people a night and only work Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Easy.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. He like, yeah, let me know. I got you. Then he like, oh shit, I ain't pay you yet. Pull out a bunch of my hundreds. He like just peeling off, and I'm like, he like, I ain't gonna stop till you tell me. I'm like, oh no, bro, you was waiting on me to say stop. He like, yeah, I ain't tripping. You got all this shit if you want it. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't do that. You know, I'm just saying, bro, like, you do good work, you got good shit. You're a good nigga, I can tell. Just had an unfortunate circumstance. But listen, that didn't happen to you, that happened for you. Because I'm telling you, just hearing you talk, you was too big to be in that kitchen in your house upstairs. God had to force you up out of there.
So that's when you put it on
so you can grow. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be back, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be back out here too. So over the year, I was communicating with him and his partner and manager at 85 South. And I still got videos, people done screen recorded his lives talking about, yeah, me and my nigga Wingman Rob about to get this food truck cracking in a restaurant or something. So it was real conversations of a partnership, and his partner even used to tell me like, bro, it's no rush. We fucking with you. Like, you ain't gotta feel like it has to happen right now.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, that's one thing about opportunity. Well, you gotta move
you
gotta move when it's being talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because once the conversations die down, a new conversation gonna be had.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went out there. I catered their last live show of the year in Atlanta. It was, man, everybody named Mama was backstage at that. Ed Reed was back. I was super geeked to meet him. Met Tip and Dro. And it was this old dude, bro, sitting by himself that was getting, everybody was coming up to him showing the most respect. And I'm like, damn, dude look familiar, but it took me years to figure out who he was. And he paid me a great compliment too. The best compliments and the like stuff that you know ain't fluff, ain't gas, come from older people and kids. Cause they just go, they don't know how to.
They ain't got no filter.
Yeah, exactly. So he was eating his food and he looked at me, he just pointed at me and said, you, come here. And I'm like, yes sir, how you doing? He said, who made this food? I'm like, I did, sir. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm 1,000% sure. Like, you sure you ain't got no grannies or aunties or something locked in the kitchen making this macaroni and cheese? Because that's what it feel like to me. I'm like, man, I appreciate that, but now it's all me. He said, you got some good going on, man. Keep it up. Find out that's Stan Lathan. So that's a not Lathan dad.
What?
But he's been a big time like showrunner and producer of like all type of comedies and all this stuff. I didn't realize it was him until I'm watching Dave Chappelle get the Mark Twain Award and he shout dog out and they put the camera on him, and he's sitting right there and I'm like,
that's who I was talking to?
I'm like, dog, I boofed it. I should have been like, damn, I ain't even realize who I was in the room with, like had that moment with.
That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying, like who you become or what you acquire. Like from those things, it was able to keep my mindset like, okay, I'm doing the right stuff. I'm in the right rooms. So just keep going. Yeah, keep doing what I'm doing. But COVID hit, and that kind of interrupted the relationship with.
Is that when you returned to school? Or?
That's when, still, I didn't go. So, bro, listen, COVID happened the year after the fire. That was 2020. Once COVID, I was in Atlanta thinking I was going to do that partnership with them. That messed everything up. Came back to the crib, floated around, did some stuff. I moved back to AZ.
Okay.
So this time I was more prepared, knew it was going to be better. And this was in 2022.
Okay.
I came home, August of 22. I catered my cousin's wedding rehearsal dinner, and then my great aunt's 90th birthday party was all in that same month. So I was going to stay for a month and go back to AZ. During that month, I tore my meniscus. I tore this ACL in the same leg years ago hooping, never had surgery. I just like kind of did PT.
Yeah.
It was cool. So I'm walking to the car with a pan of food for my cousin's rehearsal dinner. I feel my knee just ball up like a piece of paper on the inside. I'm like, oh yeah, that ain't right. And I got a high pain threshold. I wanted to cry that day. I'll tell you, it was bad. Then a month later, I fell, dislocated my foot, and tore a tendon, which later I found out I tore a tendon in, like, not my Achilles, but in the back of my foot. So all this going on in my leg. I'm in a boot and a knee brace. And I'm like, yeah, I can't go back to AZ. I got to heal.
Right.
So then I finally found out, got properly diagnosed with my foot. Then it was actually able to heal. So we'll start healing. That took pretty much the whole year of 2023.
So 2023 gone.
Yeah, I was recovering that whole year. But one thing that I notice about patterns for myself and my business and just trying to develop consistency, negative consistency is a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So at the top of every year, I will realize the pattern of how slow business will be for me from January to like around this time.
Okay.
And you know, it's a combination of things. New year, new me type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
People trying to
Eat right. Yeah, you know. So I even thought I had a remedy for that. I'm like, I'm gonna do meal prep.
Right.
I'm gonna do meal prep to start every year because I know people gonna want that. But people, just as much as they talk, that's all they do is talk. They be flaking on the meal prep too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like, all right, I'm at the gym and then going to eat some bullshit.
Right.
So I'm like, I got to do something different this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of I can't really do much, and I'm like, let me just look into school.
Okay.
I was having a conversation with my god sister, and she was in school for nursing, and she was just talking about how she was like super locked in on getting finished up because she had some stuff that kind of interrupted her. Yeah,
gotcha.
right. So I'm in our conversation. She don't even know that I was picking that up. Like, I'm about to do that too. Let me just see. Let me try and just see what's up. I'd been in school in 12 years.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, man, I don't know what I don't even know how this stuff if it worked the same.
Right.
So I know I had some student loans that I, needed to situation I need to take care of. But it was the same exact situation as it was when I started inquiring about how to start my business.
Talking to
the red tape was getting cut
every time.
I'm talking about it was smooth. I'm like calling people about stuff they talking about. I got defaults on loans. Oh no, that was a mistake. We about to clear that up right now. You want us to fax or email you the confirmation that it's valid? So yeah, your financial aid to be
good
lifted.
To go.
Yeah, good to go. I'm like, bro, don't this usually take like a couple weeks to get done? Like all this stuff.
Usually
I'm telling
that
you,
stuff takes 7 to 10 business days.
bro. I applied for school. Let's just say the deadline was January 5th. I applied on the 5th. And all of that stuff was done. That was like a Thursday or Friday. By Monday, my stuff was clear.
You was good to go.
And I was good to go. I'm like, damn, I guess I got to go to school now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I started off slow because I was still in the boot. So I was only doing one in-person class, and then I had 2 online classes.
Okay.
And then by summer, I was in the kitchen. So, yeah, summer 24. Winter, basically January of 24, I started, graduated December of 25.
How did that feel at the completion?
Bro.
Because I seen you celebrating. I seen the picture and everything.
Bro,
like
listen.
That. What was that like? How
bro,
did
it was the
feel?
most emotional thing, bro, because it's like you think about the journey. And again, what you acquire, who you become. Acquiring, it was far bigger than me getting a diploma.
Right.
Like, I felt like I needed that for myself because I'm like, what if I actually complete it? What do I have to signify, like, you finished the journey? But it ain't finished. But
no, for sure. But I get what you're saying.
It's like,
I took another big leap towards.
I was hospitalized myself for a minute during the school while I was trying to be in school. I had to get over. It was just a lot of hurdles I had to get over. I couldn't button my chef coat when I first got it.
Got you.
I had, I couldn't walk well, like all of these things. So I'm just like, hey, bro, I told myself when I graduate, I had a cane, walking stick. I'm like, I ain't gonna need this, but I'm walking across the stage. I'm doing so. All of these things I knocked out, and I had a conversation when I first left school from Cali. When I first got back to the crib, one of my mom's friends was like, okay, what you gonna do now? You gonna transfer to UWM and finish up? I was like, hell no. I will never sit in another classroom. Never.
You done?
I was done. I'm like, bro, because my whole life, my education was attached to me having hoop dreams. So I'm like,
got you.
I don't need to sit in the classroom no more.
Right.
I'm cool. I will never sit in another classroom. And my mama was so salty she couldn't believe that I felt that way. Like she was like saddened about that. So I was thinking about that. Like I was watching videos of people graduating and shit. I'm just like, hey, like when it was coming time, like that summer, before
graduation.
Summer of 25, yeah. And I'm like, I was getting emotional watching people graduate, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Like, so all of those things started coming back. Like, damn, my mama, she may or may not remember me saying that. I know she remembered the feeling.
I hear him say that.
Right, exactly. But it's just like, okay, now I'm about to do that. So, yeah, that walk up to the stage, man, I was, my eyes was burning, boy. I was like, bro, what? I was about to cry like a mud. And I don't have no problem crying.
Would you like reflecting as you walk?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Mainly because I'm like, number one, I'm walking. You know, I like, it may not seem like a big deal to some people, but when it
like,
hurt you, when you couldn't walk for almost 2 years straight without being in pain.
How often do we take that little stuff like that for granted?
Yeah, bro. So
you know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that though, too, though.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was two ladies.
Hey, listen, I seen the pictures. My boy was beaming with pride. You
Listen. It ain't went away either.
Nah, for sure.
It was two ladies like sitting. We was at Pfizer, so it was like two ladies, older ladies sitting right before you get to the curtain, before they can't see you going back to walk. And I was like almost like
it was about to come. He got the shaky lip.
Yeah, quivering. They was like, oh, look. I was like, no, we don't need it.
Yeah, you got to hold it together.
Yeah, I'm good, y'all. I appreciate it.
Yeah, to hold it together.
Yeah, but I couldn't help it. I didn't really care. It was a lot of feel like job well done type shit.
No, for sure. And I mean, I think that's good, you know, that you even took the time to even reflect and think about that too, because, like you said, it was a journey. And like you said, it's what you acquire, what you become, or who you become. And I think you've seen who you're becoming.
Right.
Continue to become and things
Absolutely.
like that. What you got next? Like, what's next?
Man, you know.
You tap that off. You got the cat. Everything like that. You're already doing your business. Like, what we doing?
The best thing school did for me was, like, teaching me things that I could apply in real time to what I was already doing.
Okay.
So, as much, it also confirmed to me that I have learned through my experience a lot more than I thought I knew. So, I was unsure about a lot of things, like, damn, I don't really, but then as I'm learning,
in the academic space,
I'm finding out that I would say I was supposed to be here, I was right here. I wasn't too far from the line from where I'm being taught to do the thing. So it was like, okay, I know more based on how I've been actively trying and pursuing this for
that action research that you was already doing on your own.
Exactly.
And them experience.
So I just want to just keep building on that. I had never thought about working in corporate America. A rep from Pato put that on my mind at like one of the like showcase things that we were doing. He's just like, man, with your experience and now with your education, you can be in management. You'll be in the office more than you'll be in the kitchen. And I'm like,
but is that what you want to do?
If I'm doing it for somebody else, yeah. Like I would, because I feel like I could influence more of the right way things should be done from that position rather than just being somebody in the kitchen.
Could you see yourself allowing somebody else to cook your wings and you managing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could, cause I ain't like.
Cause I'm saying, that was some people is like hands on.
So
like,
look, I was always one of the people like, bro, I don't want to go to culinary school too because I'm not a chef, bro. It was like, you know, Gordon Ramsay put this perception in people's mind of like, all chefs is assholes. You got to be like this a certain way. And I'm like, bro, I'm just a cool nigga that know how to cook, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't care about. I don't need no attention, bro. I don't need no time. I'm cool on all that, bro. I don't really have an ego when it comes to it.
Okay.
But, so so for that reason, and I think, like I said with sports, bro, I think that taught me that, like, I ain't really tripping as long as the job get done. Now, if I could show you what to do and you do it the right way, you might even find an easier way to do it.
Right.
That don't bother me at all. So that's why I think a management position could be cool for me. Or, you know, I always like envision franchising my thing. Okay. So of course I learned that you know, a lot of times you gotta be there. But I had an instance that I thought I could be in two places at one time. And yeah, neither one of them was good. So I get that aspect of it, but I think that's more like I also learned because I got a job at a wing restaurant that was a franchise when I was in AZ.
Right.
So I saw the guy that hired me. I know him. He brought me on because he thought he needed my expertise. He found out the first weekend, like, bro, I'm paying this nigga $7 more than everybody in here, and all I need is somebody to know how to follow directions. I'm like, yeah, I'm overpaying, bro. It's like, it's kind of like just a chain of it's fast food.
Right,
it's
right,
just
right.
like, if you can read, you can do it.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So, like, that taught me, too,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
there's different levels and aspects and lanes for what I do. So, as much as expertise as I may have in history and experience making wings, if some nigga was just like, hey, I'm about to open up a wing stop, you don't need me. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Because it's all your franchise. They already got
Yeah,
the stuff.
yeah,
You
it's
just
already
follow
aligned.
the-
Yep, all you
it's
gotta do is follow
reading them
directions.
off the box and
Right.
like making a cake or something.
If you find 7 people who need some money and don't show up every day on time, you'll be good. So I learned that I'm kind of disposable in that way also in certain fashions of the industry. And but then it also made me appreciate like the stuff that I do for or have done for 85 South and stuff like that. It's like I'm also very necessary too.
Yeah.
So
You're unique in that aspect.
yeah, it's all about as much as I would like to do everything and like be functional in all of those avenues. I really haven't decided which one
Which one
I
you
would
want to
just
do. But you got the option though.
But I got the yeah.
Have you ever, and tell me if I missed it. Have you ever thought about doing like cooking classes for kids?
Absolutely.
Or even you know how they got like the paint and sip with the couples.
Yep,
Or maybe
yep.
you do like a so you ever did anything like
Yeah,
that or thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it. I haven't done it. I had a little short partnership with the organization here in the city, and I was using their kitchen space for events. And we was coming up with like some curriculum or a plan to where we like teach men how to barbecue, how to grill. So I got a lot of stuff that I don't, I ain't gonna give out there. Somebody can be
No, I don't want you doing that. Like I said, that's why I asked.
Right,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
absolutely, the concept of doing some type of teaching. I started a YouTube thing during COVID too, because I'm like, man, I need to have me like a cooking podcast, right? Like a cooking show / podcast, right? So
I'm sure the city
in my mind, I know exactly how I want it to be. What I did was not what I wanted. How it turned out was good, but it's like final level vision. It's not what I wanted, but I had to do that so I could have something to compare it to and know where I'm starting. So I did it. I did it for a little bit. I got a couple episodes that I did, and I was learning on the job, just like I was doing all the way through the process. So now I know exactly what I want it to be. So when next time I do it, it will be that.
Okay. And just everybody know you cook more than just wings.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I do especially now, but even before.
I gotta get your catfish.
Yeah,
that's what I gotta get.
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
Once the weather break, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna be frying it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some. That's one of my favorite dishes. I be wanting some good catfish.
Facts,
sometimes, and then they what's the fake catfish?
Yeah.
I'm skeptical about going to certain establishments because I don't know what it is.
I mean,
what's your take on that?
Swine's still good. Swine's good.
I'm sure I had it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just tell me what I'm having. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah, too many and that's one thing too. Like, it kind of discourages me from wanting to be a part of the industry here, is because so many people that look like us just want to cut corners.
I was just about to say that.
And it's disrespectful, bro. Like, to yourself and to the people who you want to come patronize your establishment. It's like, you don't care enough to just do it the right way. And if you don't know how to do it the right way, then you should seek that.
Is it, and you tell me what you think, is it because they just want the money? Is it more
so
of a hustle versus
we glorify, so I can say from my experiences of dealing with other people too, also, it's like, we know what we want at the end, and we want we want the reward of the end. We want what we acquire to come like that.
ASAP.
And even if we start off working hard and doing things the right way, it's like once we acquire what we wanted, it's like mission accomplished. Now I could do whatever. Like you know how like they say niggas in the league once they get paid, they start
be
chilling.
You know who they said that about? Joe Johnson.
Absolutely. Oh.
And I love Joe. I love ISO Joe. ISO Joe Cole.
So
he got his money.
He got his money.
And we like, where Joe at?
He got hurt. He started getting hurt.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. I feel you.
But that's how, it's like if your goal is to have a brick and mortar or a food truck or this or whatever, and you finally get the funding to do all this stuff, and you good and you up and running, now is not the time that you be like, all right, cool, I ain't selling catfish no more. I'm gonna throw some swai in there.
No, continue to do it the right way, man.
Man, bro, do what you did to get there. Just keep doing it, bro. And we have a problem. I'm gonna say we because I'm not a part of it myself. I found myself trying to like hearing things from people in the industry. I'm like, damn, should I do that?
Right.
Should I be doing that too? Right. I'm like, damn, this is what y'all been doing?
Right.
I'm like, oh, no, maybe that's why it's taking me longer.
Because you want to do it the right way.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Right.
I ain't in no rush because like I'm not looking to acquire something from what I do.
Right.
I just want to do it.
Yeah. And you enjoy doing it. Is cooking therapeutic for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I first started school, one of the first things they said in our class was like, listen, our industry is one of the most stressful industries that, that we got, early mornings and late nights. We got a lot of, history of like drug abuse and alcohol abuse from people who work in our industry. And I'm telling you right now, find a hobby. Find something to do outside of this that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is what I do when I feel like that. So I'm good. So that's why I kind of never feel like I'm working, because this is what I do to escape that anyway.
You just enjoy doing it all the time.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep. The only time I get anxiety about stuff involving what I do is just time. Just timing.
Is it like turnaround time?
No, just me being on time.
You didn't prepare.
Me being on time was a big deal for me, man, for a while. But then I started getting this little moniker like when you are who you're supposed to be, are there wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't no such thing as on time. It don't start till I get there. So, and then I'm like, nah, I gotta chill out.
Right. That's like an artist.
Right, exactly. The show don't start till I get here, baby. Right. The fans gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna be hungry whether I get there early or late.
That's insane.
But I'm saying I would jokingly like talk like that, but it got to the point where it was like, damn, do I really believe that? Because I'm kind of tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to check myself about that, but I had to create space for myself to have time. I was like, start early, bro.
Yeah.
Just start early. Start yesterday.
Right. Prioritize together.
Yep. So now if I'm late for anything, it's my fault. But I give myself enough. I give myself enough leeway to be like, all right, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking forward to I'm thinking about some youth stuff, so I've never them trainings, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, think about it, they always talk about Milwaukee. We got the food desert. We got kids out here doing X, Y, and Z. So it wouldn't be bad to have them. Hey, sit down and come sit down and come to this, this
Absolutely.
workshop.
And I thought about that too, because past couple years I go to McGuff with Mike T.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, but I cook up food for the kids out there to eat, and I thought about it like, bro, it wouldn't be nothing for the 30 minutes that I'm preparing and setting up to just teach these kids how to start a grill.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I say that, I didn't have nobody teach me how to grill.
Right. And that's something like when I originally was thinking about it, I was like,
nobody to watch though.
That's why when I was like, for Father's Day, I'm gonna put together a package where I'm teaching.
Don't give them too much sauce now.
It's cool. They can't do it.
Okay.
So they can't do how I'm gonna do it. They can try.
For sure.
But yeah, I would just put together a package where you can get, you know what I'm saying, have a men's get together where, you know what I'm saying, I'll teach you how to, if you don't know how to grill, even if you do, you want some pointers, get a group of guys, you know what I'm saying,
for sure,
grill up some steaks and stuff,
and
teach them how to do it.
I know we were supposed to connect last summer for Tatala, but this year we gotta make that happen.
Man.
Somehow, some way, we gotta make that happen.
Definitely.
I think he was busy this summer though, but it's all good. I know.
That's
I'm gonna try to
something.
get it on the books early, so hopefully you ain't got no plan. It's in July though, so don't worry
Okay.
about that. But finally, man, tell us what's your motive.
Um, man, authenticity, bro. And I was having a conversation with my god sister. It was her birthday. We took her to brunch and stuff. And so I'm like, yeah, where you want to go? She's like, well, I really like Sweet Diner, but we can go anywhere. And I'm like, why would we go anywhere if you really like Sweet Diner? We going to Sweet Diner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's where we at.
you know? And when we there, I was just telling her. She was like, yeah, I'm glad we came here. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And I'll tell you something. I don't think we understand, like, the depths of this phrase. Treat people how you want to be treated. I'm like, I'm literally treating you how I would like to be treated for my birthday. I'm
Right.
like, hey, man, come get me. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to ask you to do those things. If you don't, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, in everything I do, I realized at that moment, like, bro, I really be moving out here treating people how I want to be treated. and that's just it. Like, I can't really think of a more simple way to put it. So that's really my motive, bro. Just treating people how I want to be treated in the world. Because I think if you honestly move like that and take the time to really just think about what that is, then you won't really have a motive. You know what I'm saying? If that's your
That's
motivation,
a first. I haven't heard that.
if that's your motivation, then you ain't really got a motive. I got no motive here. This is just I'm just trying to be decent, man.
That's different, Rod. And I had a lot of guests on it, but that's different. I respect that. And it's crazy that you say that because, I ain't changed the name of the podcast though.
No.
But my man,
No,
he got me thinking
no.
because sometimes people got those ulterior motives.
Right,
We
exactly.
talked about this off camera
Exactly.
when I can't pick up the wings and stuff. When we just think about things,
facts.
right? So I just always, the questions always posed because I want to see, like you said, you ain't doing it for show. You're not doing it for nothing. You doing it because you want to, and you want people to feel good. You want people to enjoy it and the experience, right?
I saw
as opposed to some notoriety and doing it, like you said, cutting corners, trying to use it as a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in turn though, that is being intrinsically motivated though.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Absolutely.
That's really what it is though, for real. But yeah, like I saw early, like I said, my grandmothers were caterers. I used to get pissed, bro, and not to say it like that, but a funeral or somebody had passed in my family. There was my grandma knows such and such auntie passed or whatever. I knew that we was gonna be taking food to these people's house, and I was gonna have to be carrying plenty of food over there, right? I used to be pissed, like I know my uncle, like, hey, come on, grab all these pans. We taking this food to their house,
right?
And to see how it affected people that you showing them you care by doing this gesture that's tied to food, that it's just like, so it was a thing early for me that trained me was like, okay, this might be my, they use love language, but this may be my way of expression to you, like, because I saw what it do to people. So that's another thing that kind of like.
So when you were younger, did you recognize that?
Like, I didn't recognize it until I started doing it.
So that's what I'm saying. So it was subconsciously already in you.
Yep.
And then you did it when you.
I didn't recognize it until I started doing it for people.
Crazy. Like
a friend of mine, he had somebody, and him and his family always supported me. And I'm like, bro, I'm super sorry for your loss.
Right.
If it's anything I can do, I'll hook something up for a repass or whatever for the crib. And he was like, man, you can just do it for us. I don't want to have you doing it for a bunch of people. I'm like, whatever it is, I got you. But I saw what that did for me to bring this food to their crib for his family and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Dang. I like how you just tied that in because that's crazy. I don't think a lot of people realize what they see or they don't recognize at that point when they're like younger or during this particular time. It ends up showing up later. So, dang. Where can they find my man Wingman Rod? Where can they find him?
Man, Wingman Rod on Instagram. Facebook business page is Wingman's. Might be Wingman's /414 or something maybe. But Rod LeFlore on Facebook. I'll take all inquiries and everything wherever they come. I'm still still all right.
Still all right.
You know what I'm saying?
My man had graduated. He continued doing his thing. I do got a question though. I know you were in, was it like a food, not tasting or some kind of contest? You came in 5th place in 2019. It's like a wing or
Oh, I was in Wing Fest.
yeah.
Yeah, so I did
Do you
Wing.
still do that or?
They don't do. They stopped doing Wing Fest.
Okay.
I think after COVID. I think they tried it that first year,
Uh-huh.
or maybe right after COVID they tried it.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it just didn't. I think maybe it didn't stop making sense for the people who was doing it. But Wing Fest was cracking, man. It was a good opportunity, but it was so political. I was the only place, the only representative there of color,
Okay.
and also that didn't have like a bar or somewhere
Okay.
that people could come in. So I was the only like freelance person that was there. And the first year I did it, I got 2nd place for most unique flavor for the maple bacon, which I was told the voting had to get fixed because ain't no way that I didn't get 1st place. And I told that by people who was like at the table watching people vote. Like, yeah, I don't know that happened, but it was cool. And then the couple years that I did it after that, it was kind of like trying to get my revenge, thinking I'm gonna come back and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, I gotta win something.
Right.
But it was kind of the same thing every time.
Okay.
Like the reaction from the people there was like, I mean, you ain't win.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I guess I was underrepresented.
Gotcha. I feel you.
Yeah.
But if people want to get any of these things, your products, your sauces, and things like that, they can hit you up.
Yep, hit me up directly. I'm gonna have a site soon. I got
Okay.
some other stuff I'm gonna launch. But yeah, you can hit me up directly, ship nationwide, everything.
What about the never not working?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I got some things coming.
Okay.
You know
I
what
want
I'm
to make
saying?
sure because you know I need a hoodie.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you.
So I want to snatch a hoodie from you.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
got
got to support you on that.
Every time I travel, I make sure I have some of my gear on.
Okay.
In the airports, everybody be like, "Oh man, where that's? I need some of that." So
Yeah.
it's a thing I'm working on. I'm gonna have the Never Not shop coming soon.
Yeah.
I got some other stuff.
Make sure you let me know,
Put
man.
together. Yeah, definitely. That's
man.
another avenue I'm about to get into.
Okay. Man, I appreciate you for coming through, man. You know we're going to stay connected. Continue to try to build the community, keep trying to have our intrinsic motivation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? To make people feel good and stuff through food. And please continue to do that. Please continue to do that because you and I have chopped it up so many times, and I recognize your heart. I recognize your spirit, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Being around somebody that's like-minded and that's really trying to do some serving type things, but also, you know, seeing you at MATC on a regular basis and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. Now you out of that place. You didn't graduate, so congrats on all that. You know, much success on all your endeavors. And you know we're gonna stay locked in.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate
all right, man.
Bro.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir.
That's Mr. Rod LeFlore, man.
Yeah.
Until next time, what's your motive?